Well, first of all, this is my fourth trip to Naples, twice as a businessman tourist, but I came in January for the first purpose to take a look at the Naples just to see how progress was making. I know they had not a lot of time because they filled in for Brasilia, who canceled, and so we're very fortunate and grateful for Naples to take this project on. And so on this latest trip, I looked at a lot of the venues. I was in Salerno, at the Universiadi di Napoli, I was in Avellino, and then in Caserta, looking at the various different athlete village possibilities, as well as some of the training and actual game venues. A part of our delegation for the United States, there are going to be 18 sports, which the organizing committee is putting forth. And so we'll have every sport, men and women. We're still needing to finalize a couple sports, but I've already contracted 15 of the 18 sports. So that's 30 teams already coming here, and we're already excited about that. It'll be a blend of our national federations. For instance, archery and taekwondo and sailing and such will be actually our national teams. But other sports like football, which we call soccer in the United States, I'm sorry, but I still call it football. It is World Cup right now, so after a bad loss by Germany yesterday to South Korea. As well as I'm helping to promote Canada, and so we hope the Canadians, our friends across the border, will bring about 300 total participants. We have about 2,000 universities from a Division I being the top level, Division II and Division III, 2,000 universities that play all different sports, up to 60 sports that we do have. Our students are between the ages of about 18 to 22 or 23 years of age. Of those, Division I and Division II give scholarships. Division III are more academic types of schools and programs, and we'll be having athletes from each of those different programs. The head of the NCAA attended for the first time in Taiwan in the World University Games, Universidad there in 2017. He will be coming back here. We are very excited to be coming to Italy as a delegation because Italy has everything. This is my fifth summer games to oversee for the United States. And no offense to the other places, but you have the Italian beaches, the Italian weather, the Italian pasta, and the vino, and the beautiful women, and the historical places is fantastic. And so they will not want to leave because it's just a perfect place to have these games. So no one does parties as much as the Italians and the Americans separately. Could you imagine what a party is going to look like when we have these two countries together? I think we stop work for 3 weeks because we have to recover from the wonderful time that we'll have here. The beautiful thing, though, about the Universidad, like the Olympics, is it breaks down the barriers that we've established over the centuries of religious barriers, social barriers, culture barriers, because there's three things that break those things down. One is sports, one is music, and one is humor. Running any kind of event is always a very difficult task. Well, they're very optimistic in Naples. A lot of people are working hard, and Coni and Cusi have been amazing. This is an incredible task for them to take on the world, maybe 10,000 athletes from 170 countries, all speaking different languages with different types of foods that they need, and the total number of millions of questions that need answered is not easy. I want to thank Coni and Cusi for taking this on, and the organizing committee. It is a difficult task. The people in the region around Naples should be proud and should be involved, especially if you're young and you want to get into sports marketing, you want to get into that market. It would be a great experience to volunteer so you can see if that's something that you really would like to do.